Alrighty then, mic check, mic check. Welcome aboard.
Bienvenidos a todos. Estamos lunes a la noche. Tenemos un montón para cubrir. Si no viste los episodios anteriores, anda a mirarlos. Este es el episodio número 3. Y hablemos sobre algunas cosas.
Tonight I'm going to cover topics. We're going to go through the Ask Vinny questions section inside of Discord, and we'll open up the mic for questions there towards the end once everybody's kind of all warmed up. We kind of dropped this on everybody. What's up, Big John? We kind of dropped it on everybody late, but we do try to come out here on Mondays to get all the questions answered up in our room. So here's how we do it.
Vamos a contestar preguntas. Voy a estar hablando y contestando preguntas. Vamos a hablar sobre las cosas nuevas.
For a while, if you got the gold pack, we've got the Enigma pack now. We need to kind of unpack the Enigma. We need to kind of talk about some.
Vamos a hablar
143, amen. I'm going to show you guys some things that I've added in the live stream.
De algunas cosas que hemos añadido.
3 months since November. We're coming up on the end of January. As we go into February, I'll be doing less of the live streaming. I'm going to be focused in on getting new training materials. I won't say new, but updated training materials with the most recent stuff, incorporating it with the things that we've done already in the past. We'll be doing a lot of that in February. So
vamos a hacer nuevos videos añadiendo el nuevo material sobre las cosas nuevas que tenemos. Asegúrate de darle like al video y suscribirte al canal y activar las notificaciones.
Make sure that you are over on our other YouTube channel, the one that we're on right here. This one's great. We cover a lot of things. Vinny Emini, the market historian. We do our Mentorship Mondays here on occasion. We may be shifting those over to the AlgoBox channel because this is more focused around training as it is, but make sure that you are over here.
Asegúrate de seguir este canal también.
To everything that is the AlgoBox Pro software trading platform. So head on over there. You've got a lot of training sessions in the videos, and this is where the majority of the live streams are going. If you want to go through the training materials, that is here, and of course here are the live streams. Just click on live and you'll see all of our live streams. I like the way YouTube kind of has that designated.
Mira todos esos videos que son todos los lives que hubo, los lives.
That is coming into your system if you just enable the Enigma workspace. So if you have launched open your control panel recently, you'll notice there is a new workspace in there.
Bueno, habrás notado que hay nuevos workspace con Enigma.
And in that drop down, you'll see the Enigma 1080p.
Está el Enigma 1080p New.
That the majority of you are probably going to want to start with for a template, but tonight I'm going to show you guys a few additional things.
Voy a mostrarle algunas cosas adicionales que podemos agregarle. Tengo muchas preguntas. Me hacen muchas preguntas con respecto a esto.
We'll do official trainings, sometimes later on, but I like to get these in your hands as quickly as possible. So on a Monday night, it's just kind of off the cuff. I am doing this live stream. You guys can come ask your questions. I answer those live as well, and I try to get through all the Ask Vinny questions section. So if you ever have a question, you're like, hey, I'd like to hear Vinny talk about whatever, any topic, head on over there to the Ask Vinny questions section in Discord, drop that in there, and on a Monday night, I'm going to go through every single one of those from the prior one, all right? So right now, I've got the Enigma New open, but I've added a few things for the live stream, and I'd like to talk about those. I also want to talk about some navigation items inside of any standard chart. So let's start with this one here. Somebody actually asked in the room here earlier today. Sometimes my chart starts to look all
Alguien hizo una pregunta. Dijo que a veces los charts se la veían todos estirados o todos así. ¿Cómo arreglo esto? Se los voy a mostrar. Bueno, con el mouse acá simplemente lo puedo hacer como estoy haciendo ahora, arrastrando esta parte de acá, haciendo clic y arrastrándolo. Tengo apretado el clic y lo tiro para arriba. Puedo hacer zoom, pero no quiero hacer esto todo el tiempo, así que tengo algunos tips. Hice un video sobre hotkeys hace poquito, así que también pueden ir a verlo. Es muy importante. Y quiero hablar sobre algunos ítems que me perdí. Vamos a Tools, Opciones. Y en la parte de Trading acá dice Use Order Entry Hotkeys. Esto tiene que estar tildado, si no las hotkeys no funcionan. Así que si saben de alguien que no le funciona las hotkeys, ayúdenlos y díganle que tienen que activar eso.
If you missed that one or yours isn't working for some reason, that's the check mark right there that you need to have done right there. All right, we're going to talk about other chart movements and stuff like that here real quick as we get warmed up here this evening. One thing, if you want to right click on your chart, go to the properties.
Si haces clic derecho en el chart y vas a la parte de propiedades, acá tenemos el margen a la derecha, es el espacio vacío que dejamos. Si necesitas un poco más de espacio, porque visualmente te gusta más verlo con un poco más de espacio, tenés que cambiar esto de acá. Yo lo tengo en 100. Esto es en píxeles. Yo lo tengo en 100 píxeles. El default está en 0. Y ves cómo se ve así. Esto tiene como ventaja que se puede ver un poco más lo que pasó a la izquierda. Y también lo podemos ver así con la mano. Pero si querés por default, podés cambiarlo. A mí me gusta darle un poco de espacio. Así que voy a propiedades. Y acá, si querés, lo puedes poner, no sé, en 200. Y ahí hay 200 píxeles. Así que pueden ir cambiándolo y ponerlo como ustedes quieran. Me estoy perdiendo un par de cosas a la izquierda, así que quiero que hagan esto. Quiero que aprieten control, up, control y la flecha para arriba. Pueden apretar muchas veces la flechita hacia arriba para hacerle zoom al gráfico o para sacarle zoom. Con control y la flechita para arriba para abajo. ¿Ves? Ahora estoy apretando la control y la flechita para abajo. Y ven como el zoom se le hace zoom al chart. Después puedo apretar control arriba, 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 arriba. Y se le saco el zoom. Esto es lo máximo. Puedo tener apretado también el botón. That's what I'm trying to tell you to do. Like, hey, you're zoomed in too far, or hey, you're zoomed out too far. You don't want your charts looking like this. I've seen people that do this. This is not good. Okay, people think, oh, I'm getting really zoomed in there. I can really see better. No, you're missing a lot, in my opinion. So, make sure that you've got a proper zoom level. You know, watch my YouTube videos and see, you know, approximately where I have it. Where I've got it is usually where it needs to be for you. Again, with some exceptions, depending on, you know, what you're at, what you're doing, what you're looking to do, how far your targets are. Así que bueno, depende de lo que quieran hacer y lo que quieran ver, depende del contexto, pueden hacerle zoom o sacárselo. Okay, so control up, control down is the opposite. For those are two items I want to talk about. So we got the right side margin, but what about the top and the bottom? So you notice right now, if I zoom this in, it's too flat. I can always press the F button up top. That is what I call the fix it button. I'm not sure what that really stands for, but we'll call it the fix it button right there. Okay, so fix it will apretando la F, el gráfico queda como viene por default, como está por default. Dejo un espacio abajo también. Hablemos sobre cómo dejar un espacio cómodo arriba y abajo también, aparte de a la derecha.
right here, you're going to need to go over there and right click on the price column again. This price or price bar is over here. I'm going to right click on this bar and go to properties here. See the window, how it's a shorter.
Podemos hacer clic derecho y entrar a la parte de propiedades acá.
There's another set of properties for the chart, very odd. I'm sure NinjaTrader had a reason for it at the time they did it. So here we go.
Así que ahí está, entramos a las propiedades ahí. Y este es el panel de control del chart. Y ahí dice Margin Lower y Margin Upper. Este está en porcentajes, ahí ven que dicen percent, no está en píxeles. Lo pueden cambiar a píxel. Ah, no, no se puede. ¿Está por precio o por porcentaje? Bueno, lo queremos en porcentaje. ¿Qué porcentaje de la pantalla queremos dejar limpia arriba y abajo? Depende del chart, lo podemos poner como nosotros queramos.
Our price bars where we want them. Okay, let's press apply. There we go. See how it kind of keeps it there? So now, as the chart continues to progress on, I won't need to fidget with this. Your goal of setting your charts to where they are is going to be so that you don't have to fidget with them. So set them to a space where it's not too much, it's not too little. Now, I can feel for myself that when I'm in on this space, there is too much space over here on the right. So I'm going to go ahead and...
Yo siento ahora, por ejemplo, que hay mucho espacio vacío a la derecha. Así que lo voy a cambiar de 200, lo voy a cambiar a 150.
Okay, I'm going to leave it right there at about 150. I kind of like that. Leaves me enough space where I can see things. And there we go. Now, a couple other things while we're here on shortcuts, short keys, and things of the sort that you might need to be doing while you are doing your live trading or practicing, or you're on my live streams and you want to kind of copy some of the stuff I'm doing, need to be zooming in, zooming out, etc. You got the control ups. Now let's talk about page up and page down. Okay, so next one that we want to talk about, know how to use page up, page down.
Otra cosa que tenemos que aprender a usar es el page up y el page down. Esto te va a mover a la derecha y a la izquierda. Es raro porque uno pensaría que con el page up o down se movería para arriba o para abajo, pero no. Esto mueve los charts a la derecha o a la izquierda. Así que voy a clicar en el chart y imaginemos lo que queremos ir para la izquierda. Así que bueno, voy a apretar page up y ven cómo se va el gráfico hacia la izquierda. Acá puedo ver, por ejemplo, que hubo un buen enigma acá. Podría haberme salido ahí del otro enigma. A ver cuántos ticks eran. 70 ticks. Así que bueno, fue un buen enigma ahí.
Look at that red one right there. Let's see. Where's my next green one? Holy shnikes. So hit a control F3. And from there to that red one, that's 98. That's 100 ticks.
Miren acá, en este enigma tenemos 98 ticks. Si espero hasta el otro azul, miren, 140 ticks. Si hubiese esperado, por ejemplo, para salirme a tener una señal en contra.
That's a doozy right there, and that rides you all the way to what time was that? Was it 20 minutes? 22 minutes. Not bad, not bad.
¿En cuánto tiempo? ¿Cuánto tiempo fue? 20 minutos más o menos. Así que bueno, aprendieron algo nuevo. Page down y page up. Y mueven el gráfico para la izquierda o para la derecha. Ahora, si quieren hacerle un poco más de zoom, obviamente, ya dijimos que tenemos control up y control down. Pero, por ejemplo, si apretan la tecla Alt y la flechita para arriba o para abajo. Miren lo que pasa. Las barras se vuelven más gruesas o más delgadas.
You'll see some of mine where sometimes I have them slightly overlapped when they're all the same color. I don't. I kind of keep them all, uniform like this, but might be something that you might want to look to do. So,
así que bueno, es algo que capaz quieren ver y quieren ajustar sus charts.
I just looked over in the chart. ICT was here. Did I miss somebody? Did I miss a chat? Okay, let's see. Late for me watch. Cool. Yeah, I know it's super late here tonight. So we're just gonna we're gonna cover a lot of things here tonight, especially around the stream. But you guys see me manipulate my charts. So this was chart manipulation. Is there anything else?
Así que
I think that's it. Those are the main things you really need to be able to do through chart manipulation. I'm gonna show you guys one more thing though. If you've ever got stuff that is in front of or behind. Let me apply a new template. I'm gonna go to my templates and I'm going to apply the Ripple A. You guys are familiar with this one, I'm sure. Wait for it to load up here a second. Yeah, no worries, Noily. Okay, so sometimes you're gonna want things in front of or behind. We get a lot of people like, hey, Vinny, how can I get I want the dots in front of my bars, or I want the bars in front of this or that or other. So let's come in here let's find something that we might want to move.
Bueno, a ver, vamos a ver otra cosa.
Okay, so let's say anything on your chart. This applies to any object on your chart, okay? This, for instance, let's say that you wanted the alpha omega crosses to be behind the bars. Okay, what do I mean? There are layers.
Estos son los alfa omega. Quieren que los alfa omega estén atrás. Estos son los layers. Tenemos layers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 y así. Creo que empieza en 0. Y el más avanzado es el 5. A medida que vayamos poniendo cosas visuales arriba o abajo de los charts. Por ejemplo, yo agarro acá el alfa omega. Aprieto el botón Shift y aprieto la ruedita. Pasa a estar atrás del gráfico. Tienen que apretar Shift y la ruedita del mouse. Cada vez que apretan la flechita, mandan para atrás o para adelante. Ven que acá dice nivel 7 de 18.
So right now it's at level 7. So if I wanted at the very top level, oh no, it is 1. Okay, so level 1 is the very highest.
Bien, acá está el level 1. Level 1 es el primero de todos. Y esto va a estar siempre adelante de todo, si lo dejo así.
So I can't zoom into that one, but please zoom in on your chart on that and know that as I'm holding shift and I'm scrolling, I am seeing different levels. So
¿Ven cómo van cambiando los niveles? Lo voy a dejar en el 18 y ven que está atrás de todo. Está atrás del gráfico, atrás de las líneas. Miren, si hago esto, ahí ni siquiera pueden ver la cruz. Pero, miren, si la pongo adelante de todo, en 12, por ejemplo, en 12, ahí ya se puede ver arriba del gráfico. ¿Y esto qué me dice? Que las barras están en 13. ¿Ven? Pueden hacer esto con cualquier cosa de sus charts. Así que si quieren mandar algo para arriba, o sea, para que esté arriba o abajo de otra cosa, apretan la tecla Shift y la ruedita del mouse. In right there, so I want them to be slightly overlapped for a scenario like this one. Okay, and that can apply to again anything.
So I'm going to see if I can find some dots. Oftentimes people like to move the dots forward or backward. But yeah, you can grab any
Mucha
item.
gente
You can also
hace esto
grab
con
the
los
bars. You can actually
puntos.
select the bars, all of them. So you just click on them, and now I can push my bars forward or backward by holding.
Lo pueden hacer también con las barras,
Got that? That's also one that
con lo que
people
ustedes
ask
quieran.
a lot for. So figured we go ahead and get those out of the way. Those are those kind of go hand in hand with the hotkeys stuff that we just set up the other day. Now let's talk about templates while we're here. Applying a template. So I have a template that I just recently saved myself called Enigma Simple. So I'm going to go ahead and go back, and I'm going to our simple Enigma. So if I wanted to put my chart back the way that it was, I have a template that I can apply to a chart. Not to be confused with workspaces. A workspace is a grouping of chart templates.
Recuerden que los workspace es un grupo de templates. Acá, por ejemplo, estoy cargando solamente un template, no un workspace, que es un grupo. Acá, por ejemplo, miren, voy a cambiar el template del chart y ahí lo pongo como estaba antes. Y los 4 charts juntos son forman el workspace. Así que entiendan la diferencia de workspace a template. Ahora, ustedes seguro notaron que a veces en los live stream tengo un market volume profile. Vamos a añadirlo ahora. Esto está en AlgoBox, volume profile. Le doy doble clic, lo dejo con default y lo añado. Y ahora esto es un indicador en tiempo real. Capaz por eso no se ve ahora. Por el mercado no se mueve. Pero van a ver esto que se empieza a formar. Van a ver que dentro de un ratito esto se empieza a formar. Now I don't want to go to every other single chart and have to change add all those things on the same charts and do all the same stuff. So now I can save this as a template. So I'm going to right click. Pero bueno, ahora puedo grabar esto como un template. Lo puedo cargar un template, o puedo grabar esto que acabo de añadir para que quede como default. O lo puedo grabar con otro nombre, así que le puedo hacer clic derecho, pongo Save As y lo grabo con otro nombre. Acá le voy a poner, por ejemplo, simple Enigma. Le pongo 2. Miren, miren cómo subió el mercado ahí. Ahora se puede ver dónde estuvo el mayor volumen. ¿Ven? Ahí y ahí. ¿Pueden verlo? Así que eso es ahí y ahí. Son dos lugares que podemos usar para crear una zona. Y ya sabemos qué hacemos dentro de una zona. Jugamos enigmas y dobles cruces. Así que si quieren pueden añadir eso a sus charts. Esto lo pueden ver en todos los videos de Mike Schwartz. Vayan y vean sus videos. Literalmente está haciendo 3 videos por día haciendo análisis en las time frames más altas del SPY. Y está usando también el volume profile en un nivel más alto. We're doing the same thing, but doing it down here. And one of the things I wanted to focus in on that topic was something called the POC. Okay, so what is the POC? Hay algo que se llama también POC. What is the POC? ¿Qué es el POC? A esto se refiere market profile and volume profile, same thing. You can be used, they can be used synonymously. So if somebody says, oh, market profile or volume profile, it's the same thing. Okay. So POC, though, is point of... Eso significa point of punto de control. El punto de control es la parte donde mayor volumen hubo.
I don't want to say distributed because it can be accumulated, or after a distribution, they can be getting rid of the contracts they've already got. So if they've bought low and they've come up to the high and they're selling them off, but they're basically taking profits. So it could be a taking profit zone, either one.
Puede ser una zona donde se tomen ganancias.
This can be very, very helpful when you're starting to kind of lay out, like, where are places that you might want to execute something.
Por ahora, son zonas donde pueden querer ejecutar algo o usarlo como un filtro para no ejecutar un trade o para salirse de un trade. Así que bueno.
So like this one, it's perfect, right? I don't need to draw anything there because that is the highest meat volume here, so there's already one there. Now, if there is one up here that missed it, right? So there was a huge chunk that came in right here, right? But the POC, actually the majority of all those contracts,
acá vemos
right there, right? Now, again, this is
que hubo un gran volumen y que muchos contratos fueron ejecutados. Recuerden que con F6 podemos poner una línea horizontal. Así que vengo acá, aprieto F6 y ¡pum! Marqué la zona. Así que visualmente lo puedo ver fácilmente. Así que puedo buscar un trade, un target o lo que sea. Hablemos de otro shortkey, de otro hotkey que también uso. A veces dibujo rectángulos alrededor de un segmento, de una zona. Acá, por ejemplo, but now what I'm liking to do, it's less clicking. I'll tell you why. I can literally click one time and I'm doing the, what's it called here? Let me see. Pero ahora lo que estoy haciendo es otra cosa, con un clic solo. Ahora, ¿dónde está? Yes, region highlight Y, right here. Esto, region highlight. Esto lo tengo en un hotkey. Can't really see it in the dark. It is not the top left button on the mouse, it is the bottom left button on my mouse. And I have put that into, on the left hand side in Discord, if you go look at the screenshots there, I've got those mapped out so you can see it. But there it is, Shift F2. Es una hotkey que puse en el mouse. Ustedes pueden hacer lo mismo, yo lo uso mucho esto. Ahora no lo tengo justo acá en esta PC, pero esto es lo que hace. Asumamos que esto es una zona, hago así y listo. Antes lo extendía. Ahora hago esto que les mostré, es mucho más fácil. Así que bueno, miren, esto es mucho más fácil, queda para siempre. Y por ejemplo, si más adelante el precio regresa a esa zona, ya sabemos que fue una zona importante. This is called the region highlight, and this is the y-axis. They do have one for the x-axis. Maybe you would like lay out 1010 to 1030. Somebody has actually asked us that before. Hey, Vinny, can you highlight that section? We might do that. We might do that in the future version. That's pretty easy for ourselves to do 1010 to 1030. So you know, hey, this is that zone where stuff gets crazy, right? And sometimes you might want to take a coffee break during that time period. Así que bueno, ya saben, si el precio capaz llega a esa zona más adelante y saben que pasó mucho algo ahí adentro, pueden dejar de operar en ese momento o bueno, lo que ustedes quieran. Bueno, ya hablamos sobre un montón de cosas. Otra cosa es el alfa omega. Eso no está en el template por default. tienen que ir acá y añadirlo. Y les voy a decir qué settings estoy usando en mi live stream. Estoy usando 15 y 18. Esto es específico para un instrumento. Tengo que hacer otro video aparte sobre el alfa omega. Para que vean la diferencia del alfa omega en distintos instrumentos, en la apertura del mercado, en el cierre del mercado. Pero bueno, en el live stream yo lo tengo esto en 18 y 10. Porque estoy haciendo trading en las time frames más bajas. Because again, it's a new tool. I want to see as much as I possibly can with it. I want to use it as much as I possibly can. So I'm down there at the lowest levels and I want to see these. So I've got this down to a set of 10 and 8. Así que bueno, ya saben, lo tengo en 18 y en 10. En las time frames más bajas funciona muy bien. Capaz que en las time frames más altas no funciona tan bien, pero en las bajas sí. Normalmente no me gusta decirles esto, pero esto es una excepción. Tienen que probarlo por ustedes mismos y ver qué les funciona mejor a ustedes. Generalmente me gusta dar las cosas exactas y decirles exactamente lo que tienen que hacer, pero bueno, esto es una excepción a eso. A veces cuando aparece la de 10, entre 10 y 15, puede ser una jugada de continuación. Por ejemplo, acá hay un ejemplo perfecto. Miren, ¿esta es de continuación o un reversal? Pregúntense eso. ¿Esta rosa era de continuación o era un reversal? Está en 21.1, muy alto. Era un reversal, exactamente. Y van a ver esto más seguido cuando el número es más grande. Cuando vemos un número más chico, puede ser una continuación. Puede ser que se hayan tomado stops, pero no haya actividad de algo. And you know how it is. If you've ever watched retail or even you've been in a spot where you've gotten offsides on something, you know, you kind of, I call it giving up the ghost. Where did you give up? Where did you experience enough pain that you were like, oh, I got to get out. Okay, I'm out. Okay, there's group 1, and then there's group 2. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Okay, it's kind of like this. Vamos a decir que, a ver, que el precio se está moviendo, alguien entró en corto, el precio hace esto, alguien quiere entrar en corto ahí, y el precio hace eso, y después hace eso. Y cuando baja un poquito, pum, la gente añade. El mercado hace esto. Y ahora está en el negativo. Hace así. Y capaz hace esto y pum, añaden de nuevo otra vez. Añadieron ahí. Y de repente el mercado hace pum. Y en este momento empezás a experimentar un gran dolor. Y acá arriba te saliste con un máximo de dolor. Y ahí aparece una cruz. Y ahora el mercado empieza a bajar un poco y de repente sube de nuevo. When it starts going real quick, all of a sudden, okay, the rest of the people who weren't you, and you at least like semi were smart, and you got out right here. I mean, the really bad. Si vos fuiste inteligente, capaz te saliste ahí, pero hay gente que se sale allá arriba. Acá aparece otra cruz. Así que bueno, esa de ahí puede ser un 14 y acá y hay un 10 ahí arriba, un poquito más chica. Y ahí el mercado puede volverse otra vez. Y toda la gente que se salió ahí está enojada. Pero en este escenario es cuando empezamos a entrar. ¿Tiene sentido? Así que ¿por qué quiero que la primera cruz que aparezca entre 10 y 15 sea de continuación? Acá lo ven, ¿no? Y la siguiente sí le manda el reversal.
And that is showing you abnormally large activity, and it's not just size. There is size and speed going on in this.
Y acá también hay velocidad y tamaño. Y eso es lo que estamos buscando. Que haya muchas órdenes y con tamaño. Esto significa que hay mucha actividad. Así que si quieren pueden añadir esto a los charts.
Now, on those live streams, I still do have the majority of all of our standard templates. So let me pull up our standard template here.
Ahora, aparte de eso, también tengo los templates estándar.
So in our workspaces, I'm going to select the standard 1080p.
Vamos a seleccionar el estándar 1080p.
Alright, so now I have 4 of these charts. I don't need the lowest time frame chart right here, although I am using this one as the one I use. So what I tend to do is I'll close this one out. So first let me save this workspace as a new one because I'm going to create this as our stream. So I'm going to click here and click Save As. I'm going to give it a name.
Bueno, voy a grabar esto.
I'll just call it Live Stream.
Le voy a poner un nombre. Así que bueno, ahora voy a modificar esto.
I want 4 of these plus that Enigma template that we've done before. So what I can do is, since I've already got majority of these all here, I'm just going to change one of these. Let's see.
Voy a cambiar uno de estos.
So this one I'm going to change.
Este de acá lo voy a cambiar, le voy a poner un template. Vamos a poner el de Simple Enigma. Voy a poner este acá. Me gusta que este chart sea grande. En el live stream van a ver que ustedes también tengo esto acá. Porque tengo una pantalla 4K. Este me gusta tenerlo en grande. Pues a la derecha pongo estos 4 charts. Así puedo verlos. Y esto es lo que ven generalmente en mi live stream. I'm also, speaking of making it simple, I'm going to grab the Enigma symbol that I just created here tonight, and I'm going to drop that. Así que eso es lo que ven generalmente en mi live stream. Voy a grabar también este workspace. But you know, you might want to just grab these and work them around and get them set up for yourself. But now this allows me to see the higher. Ahora, esto me permite ver las time frames más altas. And my filter chart, I want to put this right here. Let's put this right here. All right, so put this guy over here. And I want my filter right here. Y tengo el filtro ahí para ver lo que está pasando. Y tengo este acá también. Si quiero puedo sacar el chart trader para tener un poco más de espacio. Y ahora puedo ver todo. Ahora en 3, en el AlgoBox de 3, este de acá, también Tengo añadido el enigma. Si querés podés no tener nada más y solo tener enigma. Si querés un chart puro. O también puedes añadir el enigma arriba de todos los otros. Voy a añadir el enigma. Vamos acá, Flow Master Enigma. Lo dejo por default y lo añado. Ahora voy a guardar este workspace. Y listo. Así que así es como hago el live stream. Lo primero que me gusta hacer es encontrar mi zona. Puedo ver, por ejemplo, una pequeña zona ahí, aunque no nos importa lo que está ahí abajo, lo que se está formando ahí abajo. Así que voy a usar mi herramienta para marcar la zona o región. ¿Va? Así que pum, la marco ahí. Voy a suponer que, por ejemplo, que eso que se salió ahí fue un pequeño breakout. Pero bueno, ahora puedo ver el punto de control también ahí. Y ahora, cualquier cosa que aparezca dentro de la zona, lo operamos. Ya vieron los videos anteriores, espero, y ya saben qué hacer. Si aparece un enigma, quiero tomarlo a favor del histograma del MACD o del MACD Ultimate. Recuerden que el Discord es gratis, pueden entrar y verlo. Ya saben lo que es el MACD Ultimate y cómo funciona. Es esto de acá. Este es un promedio de los 4 instrumentos más importantes. Ya saben que ustedes quieren generalmente ir a favor del tide. Y esta es la forma más simple de verlo. Así que pueden hacer trading solamente del Nasdaq, pero sabiendo que está haciendo el IES, el Dow y el Russell. Así que si veo esto, por ejemplo, tomaría ese trade. Let's see if you smoked that trade down to the next cross, and we don't even have a green one yet, but for right now, how far has this dropped so far? So even if you get in late on this, get in anywhere close to the second one. So even if your exit is that 259. Miren cuánto es eso. 260 trades. I need to point something out. This is I was like, why is that so big? Aunque bueno, esto está en 6. No sé por qué está tan grande. Pues hice un trade muy largo. Pero bueno, son 260 ticks. Vamos a cambiarlo a 1 o a 2. Vamos a ponerlo en 2. A ver si tenemos algún setup. Así que miren cómo empieza a cambiar la perspectiva de la zona. Aunque igual miren, tenemos un excelente enigma acá arriba. Pero no es doble. Por eso también está bueno tener las time frames más altas y tener una correlación. Miren, si hubiésemos ido de acá hasta acá, ¿cuánto teníamos? 50 ticks. Si hubiésemos ido de enigma a enigma, teníamos 50 ticks.
And then let's say that you took the up move.
Y si tomamos el movimiento para arriba, ¿cuánto podríamos haber sacado como máximo? 48 ticks.
This is why I mean, like, the enigma is kind of the, it's trading for dummies. We're earn while you learn.
Por eso que les digo que trader con enigma va a ser trading para estúpidos. Cualquiera lo puede hacer.
I don't know, Vinny. Can you explain to me that a little bit? Explain it to me a little bit further. Well, I can't tell you everything that's in it, but we'll just put it like this. This is artificial intelligence internally. This is predictive modeling at its finest. You guys wondering why some of yours are a little bit different than somebody else's?
No puedo decirles que hay dentro de un enigma, pero sepan que hay inteligencia artificial, inteligencia predictiva, debido a un montón de cosas que metí adentro, estructuras y un montón de cosas.
In there combined, and then we are using predictive modeling to go when and where, which pivot and where and how far are we going to go. And we are on each one of these. I can't talk to you about specifically the percentages again. The enigma is the enigma for a reason. I cannot tell you everything that's going in it. But if you want predictive modeling that is this good, this is the enigma pack. It is awesome. I love it. Probably never going to trade without it again. It is sick, and I think you guys can see that. If you guys want to try it out, come hang out. So we drop in, we got our zone here.
Así que bueno, tenemos la zona acá abajo.
Okay, so you should have been caught up with how how I've got mine set up in the live streams. If you want to set yours up like mine, you don't have to. Again, you could stay with our normal setup. I like having this over here on the left now, where my buttons kind of.
A mí me gusta tener el setup así. Ustedes pueden ponerlo como ustedes quieran.
Boom, main column right here. For my entries comes in right here. Mine on a 4K screen. This is actually more dead center like this because I have some additional buttons up here.
A mí se me ve así porque tengo un par de cosas más ahí arriba. Pero bueno, espero que entiendan lo que les quiero explicar.
Nice big visuals. Another, I feel myself. You see how, like, as I felt this a little bit stretched. How would I fix this? Let's do it right now. Right now, I want some extra space in the top and the bottom because I can feel it.
Bueno, por ejemplo, quiero un poco más de espacio arriba.
We're on a different template, aren't we? I can feel it. Can y'all feel that? It's too tight, isn't it? So look at this. This needs to be at 30.
Vamos a ponerlo en 30 y 30. ¿Y? ¿Qué pasó?
I didn't feel like it changed it enough, did it?
No siento que haya cambiado, ¿no? A ver, 40.
Oh my word. Hold on. That's the overlay scale. Wait, back up. I don't want to change that. I'm changing the wrong place.
Ah, eso no era, que era lo de arriba.
You guys caught it. Y'all are screaming at me, right? You're like, man, you're putting it in the wrong place. Yeah. There we go.
Ahí está.
I like it. So that's my 30. On this one, because it's so wide, I would probably give myself.
Vamos a ponerlo en 35 porque el gráfico está muy estirado. Y ahí está.
And now I'm going to be able to see my long targets down. I'm going to see my space up above. Yeah, this is going to be.
Y ahí puedo ver todo.
Right about there. And now I don't have to mess with my charts. It's always going to keep this in that little nice little zone there. And I get to see everything I need to see.
Y así puedo ver todo lo que necesito. ¿Qué pasa si me aparecen dos cruces en este momento? Pregunta, ¿qué pasa? ¿Voy en largo o voy en corto?
Where does that MacV Ultimate fit? Well, that one's not going to fit on the screen. Not going to fit on the screen. I mean, you could probably figure out some way to fit it in there, but on a 1080p screen, this is why I tell you, like, what is the ideal? Let's talk about that. I'm gonna actually give some kudos to one of my Twitter followers here tonight. I'm gonna head on over to my Twitter, which, again, if you guys are not following me on Twitter, I'm telling you, there's gonna be some really cool rewards for those of you guys who are following me out there on Twitter. You guys are gonna have some really cool opportunities. We've got you might get some gear from us. If you guys have been to algoboxgear.com, we've got our hats, we got our t-shirts, we got our toboggan hat like this one, or I think that's what I call it. I don't know if that's the proper term for it or not. This has got the AlgoBox logo on the back. We've got our golden knives that are going to be custom engraved with either our AlgoBox logo, or if you want your name on them, those are coming. We're going to be giving away a lot of cool stuff, but I'm not doing it if you guys aren't following me on Twitter and our social medias, because if you guys are going to help me grow, I am going to help you grow. That's how we go, right? So make sure you follow me over there on Twitter. Let me show you again. We just actually joined back out there last week, by the way. He was like, "Oh, how come he doesn't have any following out there?" I literally just joined last week. So let's see if you guys can help me grow. All right, there's me and my little dude. He's my oldest. Old Mikey there. So let's scroll down here and let me show you guys one of our members. This,
Miren
is
este
our
setup.
folks, this
Este es el
is what
setup de
should
uno
be
de
ideal.
nuestros
I
miembros.
actually have this
Esto es
style
ideal.
setup over there on the left-hand side. If you guys are, follow me on the live streams, I am on a 4K just like this one. Ginormous setup, and I've got my screens on the left-hand side, right-hand side. So ask me where I'm putting my MacV Ultimate right now.
¿Dónde pongo el MacV Ultimate? Lo pongo ahí.
Okay. So this gives me additional playroom where I can spread things out. I can put other time frames on the
Así que ahí puedo poner otros time frames, puedo hacer un montón de cosas. Tengo un montón de espacio. Tenemos las noticias, el MacV Ultimate, el Discord y un montón de información extra. Acá pueden buscar videos que quieran. Entran al canal, apretan la lupita ahí y pueden buscar lo que quieran del canal. Vamos a buscar Discord. Este video te ayuda a configurar el layout.
And it will show you everything from the MacV Ultimate, the newsroom, and having our room set up. And I think I walked through, I show you how to divide up. I show you how to divide up everything there. Yes, this is on 32s. I think one of our members
Este es el layout ideal.
If you are trying to match this up perfectly, so a 55
Si quieren que matche el monitor con la tele, tienen que poner monitores de 32 pulgadas a los costados. Realmente no importa, depende de ustedes. Simplemente para que quede prolijo.
On the verticals, that's how you match up those edge to edge, in case you guys are wanting to know. Very cool layout though. You need to have something, I don't say you need to, but I would suggest you are going to find that this is a really great layout. Here is the news.
Van a ver que esto es un excelente layout.
Is our public chat right here. That is how you should have it over there. And then you've got your higher time frames that you can put over on the left hand screen. This is the absolute ideal in my
Este es el ideal. Pero bueno, van a ver que ahora estoy enfocándome en un solo instrumento. A mí me gusta ver todos los instrumentos, pero bueno, en el live stream tengo uno solo. Es porque es más para ustedes que para mí. No quiero que la gente se asuste viendo demasiadas cosas. Because you know that you can take the things that we're putting on the lower tie or on any instrument, you can put it to multiples quite easily. Okay, so my Twitter handle, in case you guys are wondering, make sure you are going to real Vinny Emini. That is important. Some people go out there and type in just Vinny Emini. Así que bueno, este es el Twitter de Vinny. Síganlo en Twitter.
We'll just put it this way. Thank you, Elon Musk. We're back, all right? But if you're looking at my old one, it's not going to be there. So make sure you are following real.
Asegúrense de seguir el Twitter este.
It is very easy for a fake account to go out there and imitate and screw you over. So make sure you are following and tell your friends real Vinny Emini, like the @real Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. All right, so. Let's enough of the Twitter for now. Let's open up for questions. Let me go first to my Ask Me Any Questions section. You guys warm up the questions. If you guys got questions, I'm going to open up the chat here and I'm going to open up the microphones. If somebody wants to come to the microphone, you don't want to type in the chat, I'm going to hop into my Discord channel chat room on the left-hand side. You can come in to a chat with me. Talk with me right here, right now. Answer any questions that you might have. On the left, let's go to the audio room. Vinny Jams Live. Boom, right there.
Si quieren hacerme alguna pregunta, entren acá.
I'll have a chat with you over there. You'll need to probably mute your YouTube channel because it'll be weird. There's going to be a little slight delay there. It'll be weird. But if you want to talk to me, come right over here. I've got the mic open, and you can come and ask your questions that way. Or if you'd like to type them in, you can do that as well. So left-hand side of Discord, I'm going into the Ask Me Any Questions section. Make sure I get the questions that are in there answered up. All right, let's see what kind of questions we got here. I'm just going to
ver si tenemos alguna pregunta.
Up here for a moment. Okay, noticed a lot more DCDM yellow lines. Should we ignore those that don't have the double cross in the straight line? See a lot side by side and some with white cross pullback, then another white cross. Okay, so
A ver, acá están preguntando. Incluyan una foto cuando pregunten algo, para que sea más fácil de entender lo que están preguntando.
To get your finger on a damn print screen button, son. All right. You guys stop coming over here and trying to describe to me what you're seeing.
Es difícil. Así, las fotos valen más que 1000 palabras, así que cuando hagan una pregunta, incluyan una foto. Así entiendo mejor lo que quieren decir.
Post a dang screenshot. You clearly know what you're talking about because you've seen it before. Take a screenshot and include it. I don't know what you're talking about here, bro. I'm not going to try to draw this out. I don't know. Okay. But another thing about this is it's not just about the questions. You guys, I have told you in video number 1, you're recording for yourself. In order to become a better trader, you've got to record yourself.
Aparte, recuerden lo que les digo, tienen que grabar sus sesiones para después poder verlas y mejorar.
Guys, get yourself some leather-bound books and get your pencil leads out and scratch on some paper all day. Waste of time, waste of effort, and he loves time sunk theory. The more time you sink into him, the longer you'll stay. He wants you to waste your time. That's the whole point, so he can make a dime. Stop it. The fastest way in today's market, today is 2023, folks. You need to get with technology.
Estamos en 2023, hay que usar la tecnología, así que lo mejor que pueden hacer es sacar fotos, hacer videos. Un capturador de pantalla es tu amigo, es lo mejor que puedes usar.
You must get. I don't. The number one free one is ShareX. Okay, if you guys want to know exactly what you should be getting.
Si quieren usar un buen capturador de pantalla gratis, usen ShareX.
Tech support on your machine and you don't have a screenshot utility, I will find out and I will give you the 5th degree. Don't. All right. It's for your own good. Trust me. You need ShareX, or the one that I like that is a pay-for one is Snagit.
Y uno pago que uso yo es Snagit.
I love ShareX. I would go to ShareX, but ShareX is missing one feature that I need, and it is the tray. Okay, the Snagit tray. I'm telling you, the day y'all ever see ShareX ever come up with the
ShareX lo que no tiene es tray. Puedo sacar fotos muy rápido y editarlas con Snagit.
I will switch to ShareX immediately. Okay, until then, I'm stuck on Snagit, and Snagit, performance-wise, is not very good. They've got all kinds of weird issues when you start to take the screenshots. It's fine, it's okay, as long as you got a very beefy video card, stuff like that. But there are things that are, and ShareX has some really cool like background overlays and like auto uploaders, like so cool. So get yourself that ShareX for sure, and if you want the tray thing like I use, get Snagit. Okay, you've got to have one of those. There are others out there. There's Greenshot and a few others, but these are the ones that majority of all our traders are using. And you need to use that for your own journaling because you need to save those screenshots so that you can see before and afters. I tell you guys in video number, I think it's lesson 2, where we talk about flashcards.
Bueno, también tienen que hacer flashcards. Todo esto está explicado en los videos anteriores.
Okay, what's the after? Does that go or does it go
Puedes sacar una foto del antes y el después. Necesitan sacar fotos. Es importante.
You Snagit for years and got hooked on ShareX? Yeah, I would too if it had that tray, man. I'm telling you, I would be all in on that thing. Okay, yeah, 3 videos cover the Lunchbot. Okay, somebody asking about Lunchbot. Let's see. How do I adjust the margins and scale on the charts? Okay, we covered this one tonight, so that's good. I did see this question from Jason there. And manually adjust the screen. I know the F button, but wondering how to keep the price indicators flowing with the movement. Awesome, we answered that question there.
Esto ya lo contestamos.
With the Headshot Full Auto Trader, how much of daily trading can be automated? What? All of it? Is that really a question? Okay.
Acá, bueno, está preguntando cualquier cosa.
Have me come out here and answer a question. At what scale? Meaning, can we throw in 5K at it and let it just run? 10K at it, let it run as a test, see what happens after 30 days? No. So we answer all those in all of my automated. I don't recommend.
Bueno, todas estas preguntas las respondimos en los videos del Full Auto.
Okay. So technically speaking, could you do a 5K on micros? Yes. Okay, but make sure you take that into account that I'm talking about that you need approximately 50K to make sure that you've got appropriate drawdown ratios and to be able to handle that. So hopefully that answers that. Yes, you can, and you can do anything you want in Sim. Make sense? Just to see what happens after 30 days. Yeah, so I would also recommend, there's a lot faster ways. Look, I think, okay, here's my thing. This is a person, I already know this person joined recently. Okay, so I'm going to give you a hard time, Mr. Exile.
Esta persona sé que se unió hace poco, así que no voy a ser muy duro con esta persona. Pero por favor, mirad todos los videos. No sé por qué les cuesta tanto mirar los videos. Ya saben que nuestro programa de entrenamiento se divide en 120 días. Son 4 meses.
This is the same. 120 days, 4 months, same. Got it? They will sit a trader behind another trader and have them just sit there. Don't do anything. Sit behind this guy for 4 months.
En Goldman Sachs, por ejemplo, cuando contratan un trader, lo sientan durante 4 meses atrás de otro trader para que vean lo que el otro trader hace. Esto es lo mismo. Necesitan pasar por esos 120 días de entrenamiento.
Then you might get in trade. Then you might come up with a plan. And you might. The guy just wants you to sit there and watch his YouTube videos because that's the only way the guy makes money. He can't trade. He's got no track records of positive. He's got track records that fail. He's blown the Robins 4 times. But how is it that you guys will sit there with him for a year? Now, mind you, and don't talk about, well, it's free, Vinny, so yours costs money, so yours should just be quick. Well, yeah, it is. Quite frankly, it is quick. But this guy's not just free. The guy was selling people this stuff for years. He was selling it for 6 years, telling people, and they would be like, oh, okay, I just got to sit here for a year. Bro, I can't get y'all to sit down for 2 weeks. 2 days. How long has this guy been? Honestly, oops. I don't want to pull up his stuff right here in front of everybody, but I know Mr. Exile just signed up. I remember signing him in and getting him all rolling. He's been here maybe a week. He's already asking about full auto. I literally tell you in the first videos.
Esta persona está hace una semana con nosotros y ya está preguntando estas cosas. Es obvio que no vio los videos.
It's because you didn't even get to the video parts that are down in the lessons. There are 110 videos as of right now in the playlist.
Hay 110 videos en el playlist para que veas. 110 videos. Creo que puedes mirar 110 videos en 40 días. Pero por alguna razón la gente no me da 40 días. Si no puedes hacer algo simple como tener 40 días de entrenamiento, vas a fallar. Tenés que tomarte el tiempo para hacer esto.
Right? If you're doing Enigma, if he was asking, hey, do I trade Enigma? Sure, bro. Day 1, go for it. Right? You want to go trade some Enigma? Again, I recommend that you practice in Sim. I'm not telling you to go live. Okay, but if you want to sim it up, or if you're in the middle of trying to pass a trader funding and you want to go throw some Enigma, I can't blame you for that. Right? But anyhow, give me a little bit of time, would you? But jumping into full auto already, look, you're putting the cart before the horse, and you're gonna spend your time focused here when you could become such a great trader cyborg. You are wasting. I don't want to say you're wasting.
Antes de tratar de usar los bots, aprende a hacer trading por vos mismo. No trates de hacer todo a la vez.
I'm not going to give away full auto stuff to people who are coming through gold unless you are a platinum member. We are not. That's why I don't even advertise full auto on the new website anymore. The people who are coming through the old website, yes, I'm still honoring the old stuff where you get headshot, lunchbot, and 2-finger salute if you do buy from the old website. And with that final offer there, we're shutting this down here in February. So, if that site is gone, it's gone. But yes, if you're joining from the old website, it's there. But please do it in order and go through the videos. Okay. Thank you, B-Rad.
Así que por favor, tomate el tiempo para mirar todos los videos y hacer el entrenamiento correctamente.
Because I'm giving you the pieces that you need right here. This is all you need. You need to know how to optimize. You need to know how to turn the system on. But at the same time, going through Cyborg, you need to know when to have them on and when to have them off. You can't get hit by a CPI number at 8 a.m. or 10 a.m. or non-farm payroll Fridays or Thursdays. You can't have those type of events come and snap on you, or a FOMC event at 2 o'clock. and get snapped into a scenario where you've got a naked open order out there because the brackets couldn't fire off fast enough because the market just whipped.
Hay un montón de cosas que tenés que aprender, así que tenés que tomarte el tiempo. Por favor, seguí las reglas, por favor.
Like, what do I have to do? Y'all give me some suggestions. Y'all help me out. How do I encourage people to go through the full 120 days? Is like, beside, like I lay it out, I'm thinking, okay, it's 40 days, 40. What am I missing that ICT can con his traders into spending a year doing nothing? No, just guys, just sit back, just watch your charts for a year, okay? Whole year. Now that's still not enough. You need to be sitting at your charts for 4 years, okay? But and I can't get y'all to sit down for 40 days. What's up? Yeah, I know ours is better. I get it, okay? But you gotta at least know how to do something, right? You're starting into a new job. You gotta at least sit there behind somebody for a couple weeks. You know what I mean? Y'all get an idea? Let me know. Let me see. Did I see any? This is the master right there. Results I've seen in the room. And small Cyborg. Yeah, Cyborg is still the best results. Like at the end of the day, you can't beat Cyborg. The best of human and machine, you can't beat it. I see rambles. It gives me a headache. Yeah, man, it gives me a headache too. A headache just thinking about it. Yeah, I know they want quick. And look, this is quick.
Yo sé que ustedes quieren todo rápido, y esto es rápido. Hay programas de trading, carreras universitarias, 1000 cosas que llevan años y años y años. Estos son solamente 120 días si se ponen las pilas. Así que hagan las cosas correctamente.
In your first year, again, say potentials, I can't guarantee that, but when we're targeting $500 a day minimum, and most of our traders are averaging 1,000 to 2,000 a day, how can you not be, I guess I hate to use the word patient too, like I'm not a big person on all patience, okay, but a little patience, a little, you got 40 days, get through the videos, okay, please. This is my begging you. I'm begging you. Like, do it for you.
Así que, por favor, te lo ruego, por vos mismo, mira todos los videos y seguí las reglas y tomate esto en serio.
And yes, there's still 40 days of practice how to lose well and 40 days how to put it all together and maximize your winners. That's the whole breakdown of the whole thing. And watching me, like watching my small account challenge.
Mira el Small Account Challenge, mira los challenges que estoy haciendo ahora, mira los lives, mira todo tenés que mirar y aprender lo más posible. Tenés que practicar, mirar los videos y tomarte el tiempo para hacer esto bien. Aprender sobre la apertura, sobre el cierre, sobre el inventario de petróleo, sobre FOMC y todo ese tipo de cosas.
You just need a system to get in. Look, you want to watch me, then do it. I think that you should go straight to my live streams. I think you should go straight to the small account challenges. See me put it all together, and it's going to make sense to you. Now, you might have specific scenarios of question on some of those strategies. I do think you need to go through the strategy videos. If you want to cherry pick through those and go, okay, what's that strategy he did? Oh, he said headshot. What's a headshot? Go find the headshot videos. Okay, watch through those. Double cross, double moves. Fine, you want to skip ahead to those? Okay, I'll give that to you. If you're a veteran trader, we're talking about like, you know, people who've traded for 5+ years, okay? And you come and now you've got an awesome quantitative algorithmic system. Cool. Not to be confused with full auto. A lot of people think that algo means auto. It's not, okay? They're two different words. Algorithmic trading versus fully automated trading, two different things, okay? Quantitative trading means that you are using quantitative analysis to execute your trades. Still does not mean that you are taking full auto. So, you know, it's educational stuff that needs to get out there for people that think, you know, words that mean the same thing, but they're not. They're very different. Next, your program's awesome. Just thank you very much. This is well, Maxine. If the person doesn't know how to use the tool, he's an idiot. Thanks for that. I appreciate it. And I really am trying to boil this down so that anybody can do it.
Realmente estoy tratando de hacer esto simple para que cualquiera pueda hacerlo.
Okay, we sent private investigators. His two oldest kids are living in trailer parks. Okay, so they're not doing too well. His nephew, y'all remember back in the day when we used to talk about his nephew all the time? Let's just put it this way: his nephew ain't doing too well either. Okay, and now he's going down to his youngest sons. Bro, this guy just uses them as cannon fodder. And it's really sad, honestly. The whole thing, it's sad. I think the people that he's taking advantage of, it's sad. The whole thing is just sad, honestly. It's just it makes me nauseous thinking about what he's doing to people. But as far as, you know, the training program,
Así que bueno, ya lo saben. Tómense el tiempo para hacer esto bien. Saquen fotos, graben lo que hacen. Usen el market replay, rebobinen el market replay cuando lo necesiten. ¿Vieron que dice que los malos hábitos no pueden ser eliminados? Bueno, sí pueden.
You cannot remove a bad habit. A bad habit must be replaced.
Un mal hábito tiene que ser reemplazado por otra cosa.
Okay, if you don't remember anything else tonight, please focus on the fact that a bad habit must be replaced. You got it? Say it out loud if you have to. Write it down somewhere. A bad habit must be replaced, which means something else must come into its place.
Otra cosa tiene que venir a reemplazarlo. Por ejemplo, si dicen, no, tengo que cambiar esto, este trade no lo puedo hacer así, tendría que hacer esta cosa. No, no pueden dejar de hacer eso. Siempre tienen que reemplazarlo con otra cosa. Vayan acá, vean el horario de los trades, vean los trades que hicieron y háganlos de nuevo. Conéctense al market replay y hagan el día de nuevo. Los trades que dicen que tuvieron algún error o lo hicieron mal, háganlos de nuevo.
I say something bad to my sister. She's like, "Now you gotta say 10 nice things about your sister." Okay, this is Mrs. Emini's rules. Okay, 10x to replace. Now, I don't know that I necessarily agree with that. I think she just sometimes wanted to like punish me, so half of that was 10x. I don't know.
Cuando hacen algo mal, tienen que reemplazarlo por varias cosas buenas.
Now, each person I actually think
necesitan repetición. Obviamente cada persona es distinta, pero mi recomendación es repetir el trade de 3 a 5 veces y reemplazar el error que cometieron con algo bueno. Reemplazan un mal hábito con algo bueno. Por ejemplo, tenían que cerrar el trade y no lo cerraron, vayan, hagan el trade de nuevo y cierren el trade, cierren el trade, cierren el trade. Rebobinen el market replay, hagan el trade de nuevo y cierren el trade, donde deberían haberlo cerrado. Pueden rebobinar el market replay 30 segundos, lo que ustedes necesiten. Ya hay otros videos de market replay, así que si no saben cómo hacer el market replay, vayan a ver otros videos.
Control C. Okay. Why do I want to Control C? Keep it in your clipboard, and then take the trade. Now, open up market replay. Paste it. Go back one more time. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. 3 to 5 times. Play that. Boom. Now you have erased that. You get me? This is how you erase it. You don't erase. You replace. All right. Now you got the rhyme and the reason. Dr. Seuss.
Así que ya saben, un mal hábito no se borra, se reemplaza.
You replace. Got it? Replace it. Do it 3 to 5 times. This is how you solidify it in your mind. Do it the right way 3 to 5 times.
Hagan esto de la forma correcta.
The next time. You got me? Use that market replay to your advantage. Remember, we are playing a video game. If you're approaching the market like a video game, this changes everything, and that's what we do. Talk to any professional gamer. I'm going to be doing some gamer series here. We did a couple of those a long time ago. I showed you guys like how things relate to games. I'm going to do.
En otros videos les mostré cómo todo lo que hacemos se relaciona con los videojuegos y cómo se relaciona también con los videojuegos competitivos y cómo hacen las cosas los jugadores profesionales, cómo entrenan etcétera.
Ours is not that important for that, but hand-eye coordination is a thing. That's why I tell you, everybody's got the same mouse here. Everybody's using the same keyboard here. I know what's best for you, so I am putting the right tools in your hands so that you can execute and execute well. And now, with that great equipment, now it's just repetition. Get those clicks in. You'll start to do it by habit. Now we've got the hotkeys. We did the hotkeys series where you can now use the mouse and the keyboard on the left-hand side using those G keys, so that you can use both hands. Left hand might be sell, right hand might be buy.
Usemos la tecnología, tenemos buenos teclados, buenos mouse, tenemos hotkeys, tenemos buenas computadoras.
You just got them sitting right there. You're just ready. Ready. Wait for my setup. Waiting for my setup. Bam, 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 bam. In. Right? Or if you're going to add to a position, you're in a position right now. You got one finger over the close, always. So what do I got?
Si quieren, por ejemplo, están en una posición, tienen el mouse arriba del botón de close, pero también tienen en la otra mano un dedo en una hotkey en el teclado para añadir. Entonces no tienen la posibilidad de apretar mal un botón. Con una mano agarran el mouse y ponen el mouse arriba del botón de close, y con la otra mano tienen el dedo arriba de la hotkey en el teclado para añadir a la posición. Entonces, según lo que pase, pueden hacer una cosa u otra, sin confundirse, sin errarle el clic, ni nada de esas cosas. Bueno, gracias por todo. Nos vemos en el siguiente video.